Hello, this video is about basic photo editing for a blog using Corel PaintShop Pro 2019. Now, I do blogging and I also use PaintShop Pro, and I've done this for many years, and I'm quite a busy chap, and sometimes I just want to very quickly edit a photo, well, a series of photos, maybe even 4, 6, 8 photos, concentrate on the text of a blog post, do the SEO and publish. Now, Corel PaintShop Pro 2019 is excellent for doing this, and I've got 3 examples of some quite poor quality photos that I've taken in the past, and I'm going to run through how I would do some very basic editing and provide some tips as well. I'm not going to be covering watermarking. I do place text on one blog, and another blog I run I do place logos. Now, people do still photos, people also do hot linking. I don't want to make it easy on people to do that. Corel PaintShop Pro 2019 does have a watermarking option as well, but I just tend to do text at bottom or a logo. That's how I proceed. Now, here's the first photo of a bird. I've already got the cropping tool open. You can see a bit of a car there, a crow there, and really I just want to focus on the seagull, because people could be viewing this on a tablet or even a mobile phone, and you want them to be looking at the photo, the seagull in the photo, and yes, viewing it on a small screen. So you don't want them to get distracted. Now, I'm going to hit apply. I'm please be happy with that. I'm not happy with the size though. It's 3137 pixels. Now, I will make it smaller. It's already a JPEG, so uploading a smaller pixel size photo in 2019 to a blog will help with website performance. But I also keep the originals. You might have some reason in the future to come back and re-edit, so keep your original images. You never know if they might prove useful in the future. So going back to the image size, I'll just go resize. I'm happy with that. And there you go. Now, I tend to also, when I'm editing a series of photos for a blog post, I want them to be the same width, the same ratio. I think it looks better on the screen. I tend to not mix portrait and landscape either. I quite like using landscape rather than portrait, because also it generally means for my blog post there's less of a gap between one bit of text and the next, but also the picture is helping tell the story, helping show an example, and I tend to use landscape. Now, here's some apples and peppers at a fruit and veg shop. Another poor photo. You notice there's a shop door there, there's a load of text here. I really should have framed this better. I should have been more to the left. I want to have this any bowl £1 in a photo, so if I'd been more to the left, then maybe I could have had a better photo to edit. And again, we live in the world of the digital, so try and present yourself with more options at the time of editing. So if I'd taken a few more photos, then perhaps I would have been picking this one, but this is the one I'm working with for the example of this video, so you just try to do your best. Now, that's not too bad. The doorway's going to go. This bit of board there is going to go. And again, so people viewing this on a smaller screen, they're going to see more of the fruit. But also, I want to convey the any bowl for £1. That's part of the story, part of the photo. Again, it would have been better if I'd taken a better photo. Now, you notice I'm not actually using the adjustments such as the brightness, contrast, one-step photo fix. That's because I'm actually reasonably happy with the photo. Now, there are improvements that you can make, and you can always be tweaking photos. But sometimes, you know, the more you tweak, the more you actually make the photo. By trying to increase the quality, you can actually make it look quite awful. So a really good case in point is the clarity tool. When I do use that, I'll do very subtle touches, because when I first saw the clarity tool, I just used it too much. And it looked awful. My end results looked awful. And really, sometimes I was working on photos that I should have just binned, deleted, and I should have just gone and done a better photo rather than using the clarity tool. So again, it's part of presenting yourself with more options to edit. And sometimes less is more. Now, we could try using the one-step photo fix. Again, it's not really making much difference to me. So if I've done that, resize again. Now this is a very good example of an incredibly poor photo. Now this is actually quite local to me, so I should be editing a photo that's better. You know, take the photo on if outside, when there's more daylight, more sun. You know, there's a duck in the background, there's maybe some swan feet or duck feet there, there's a path. Very distracting. The colours are awful in this photo. You know, it's on the slope. It's not a good photo at all. And I could have taken a better photo. And knowing me, I've got thousands of photos. Maybe there's a better photo, but I just happened to pull this one for this video to show you. So again, I've got the cropping tool. So let's first crop it. So now the focus of the photo is entirely about the swan. There's one-step photo fix, smart photo fix. Chances are I just need to do some brightness and contrast manually. But let's use the one-step photo fix. Again, it's improved the photo. Probably manually using the options would be better. But it just shows, you know, it's a good example of Corel PaintShop Pro. It can only do so much with what you present it with. And I've actually presented it with a very, very poor quality photo. And using the crop and the smart photo fix has actually made it look far, far superior. But I should have taken a better photo. Again, image, resize. Now, I also take a number of landscape photos, and I've recently uploaded a video that deals with the straighten tool. So please go watch that video if you're taking photos and you're not using a tripod, you're not too worried about your levels, and you need to straighten the horizon. That video will help you out with that. It's a very good video, if I don't say so myself. It's a simple tool, and just spend a few minutes, watch the video, and again, that tool can make a huge difference to the photos that you put in your blog posts. Because often when I'm taking a photo of a landscape, if I'm holding a camera, I'm getting distracted by what's nearer to me, and maybe I'm not framing up correctly, maybe I'm not looking at the viewfinder enough. The viewfinders, obviously, they're quite small, so I might not notice that the horizon is actually, you know, it needs straightening. It's off slightly. And sometimes if I'm distracted, it might need actually a lot of adjustment. So again, that tool's very good. In the past, you would have used image and free rotate, but now you use the straighten tool. Go watch my video if you're doing landscapes, and start using that tool if you need to straighten your horizons. So there you go, very simple basic editing of photos using Corel PaintShop Pro 2019. Hope you like this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm quite new to doing these how-to guides. I've just purchased a new microphone. I hope the quality is noticeably better, and I will definitely be uploading more videos on Corel PaintShop Pro 2019 in the future.